Who called you, Ana Laura?
Valentina, it seems that there's a problem at the foundation. I've got to go, Grandma. I already told Ramiro so that we can meet over there.
Well, I hope it's nothing serious. Call me if anything comes up, all right? I hope that you two will be able to come back on time for the meeting with the detective.
Yes, Grandma. I will see you later. Grandma, this is regarding what we talked about. I really don't think that it would be a good idea if Marcelo is in the meeting with Mr. Guerra. I would really prefer to keep my husband out of this big mess, you know. He doesn't remember many things about his past. The truth is, I don't want to tire him out or make him feel upset.
You're right, dear. We're going to do it as you please. Although I think that if Mr. Guerra gets to talk to him, then perhaps your husband would remember something. Oh, darling, it is important that I must know what Marcelo discovered before he lost his memory.
Your granddaughter Ana Lucia is alive, Ernestina. That's what I discovered.
Can you finally remember now, Marcelo? Oh, tell me, please.
It's pretty vague. It's pretty confusing. I have the feeling that my accident was provoked so as to prevent me from giving you this important news. Don't you think so, darling?
Me? Oh, well, I don't know.
Oh, dear heavens. But who could have wanted to bring you harm, Marcelo? The thing is, why would they want to do some harm to you? Why?
I've been wondering too.
But that can't be possible. Would they try to kill you just so you could not talk to me? Oh, for heaven's sake, Marcelo. Who could be so cruel?
Let's see here. Maybe it is someone who does not want Ana Lucia to return and take her rightful place back in this family. Not to worry, Ernestina. I am going to find out who was behind my accident. And as soon as I have that monster in front of me, I swear they will wish they were never born.
Oh, don't you say that, I beg you. Hatred only brings even more hatred.
My grandmother is right. Marcelo.
By the way, I got to hear that you were talking about Evaristo.
Do you remember him?
He was my right-hand man.
Well, isn't that some progress? Oh, I'm very glad that you remember him. I have just informed my girls that I have asked for the services of Mr. Evaristo Guerra so he can continue the search for our Ana Lucia. We're going to meet him later so that he can inform us about the investigation progress.
You made a very good choice, Ernestina. Evaristo is pretty skillful, and he's actually quite reliable. I want to be there in that meeting. Ana Laura Alvarez del Castillo is already on her way. I talked to her a while ago.
Did you tell her what's going on?
No. This is a pretty delicate issue. The best thing is to wait for her to come and to talk to Valeria.
I hope you're right and that Ana Laura will get that woman to confess that she's guilty of fraud.
Valeria is innocent, Counselor. I'm convinced about that.
Everything points to her doing it.
Tell me something, Counselor. Why did you pretend that you didn't know me? What, so? Don't you remember? Look, it's me. Valentin Padilla Lascano. You worked for my mother.
Oh, of course, of course. I'm sorry, Valentin. I guess it's been quite a while since I last saw you. But what happened to you? Why are you in a wheelchair?
My life changed all of a sudden.
Oh well, I'm very sorry. Is there anything I can do to help?
No, I won't ever walk again.
You don't know how sorry I am.
So, by the way, I met your son, Ramiro. Is he aware that you work for Evaristo Guerra?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
The grandfather of Gina. My girlfriend at the time when you were in charge of my mother's personal finances. And don't tell me you don't remember her because your son was about to marry her.
Be very careful what you choose to tell Ramiro.
Take it easy, counselor. You working with Mr. Guerra just means that we are on the same side. I just wanted to clarify that detail with you.
If I ask you, what would you do to just stay with me? Come on, tell me.
Everything.
Really? Are you sure that it would be everything?
Yes,
Are
of
you?
course, of course. You know how much I like you.
But you don't love me.
Of course I love you. Of course I love you.
No. Not quite.
Okay, all right. So try me.
Let's see. Tell me something. Would you be capable of, I don't know, of killing my husband if I asked you to? Mr. Guerra, do you have any news? Like, what did Marcelo find out about my sister Ana Lucia in that town?
It is what you have always known, Mrs. Salvatierra. Your sister died when she was a little girl.
Is that true?
But you don't need to worry anymore.
Well, in that case, just cancel the job that I asked you to do.
No. That's going to be impossible, ma'am. It's too late now.
No.
I suggest you go out and buy yourself a very nice black dress. Because you have just turned into a widow.
No.
What are you doing here all by yourself, my love?
Nothing. I just came out for a breath of fresh air.
Leonore was looking for you. The dress you bought was delivered and she took it up to your bedroom.
It's a present from my Uncle Mariano.
I'd like for you to wear it tonight.
I still haven't tried it on. I don't know if it will fit me well.
I'm sure that it will. You are perfect. You're shaking. Are you feeling all right?
Yes. But you make me feel confused. I don't know who I am talking to right now.
To me. To your husband. To the man who loves every part of your being. We haven't had a chance to celebrate because we're together again, and so you should wear your new dress tonight. I want us to go out for dinner to that restaurant that fascinates you so much.
Do you remember it?
I told you that the other night. I remember everything as being Marcelo.
All of it?
Yes, all.
She's probably waiting for my phone call, so she can finally go out and buy that little black dress. I bet it will look perfect on her during your funeral.
Who are you talking about?
Well, who else but your faithful and beloved wife, Ana Leticia?
It's everything that you provoke in me. And everything you make me feel, my darling.
Well, everything seems to be in order, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All the lady clients were very happy with what they bought.
So where's Soledad?
Oh, she's upstairs, probably fixing embroideries in the workshop.
That woman works quite a lot.
Yes. The only bad thing is that she's very quiet, isn't she? She's like suspicious and distrusting. I don't know.
Yes, that's true. And it's funny, you know? Because provincial people aren't usually like that.
No.
Yes, good morning.
Uh-huh.
This is her. Who is this? And what do you need? Some adjustments? Yes, of course. Tell her that we will be quite happy to do it. No, she mustn't worry. All right, goodbye.
Madam?
Soledad, I need to ask you a big favor. Can you do something for me?
Yes, of course.
They just called me on behalf of Ana Leticia Alvarez del Castillo so that her dress can be adjusted. She wants to wear it this evening, and so I need you to go to her house personally and to fix it yourself so that she'll be happy.
Me, madam?
Yes, you're the only one I can trust to do this job, Soledad.
No, I can't go to that house. It's... Well...
Hey,
Because... I don't know the city and I could get lost.
No, don't worry about getting lost. I will call a taxi for you and it will wait for you until you're finished. There won't be a problem at all. I can assure you that, Soledad. Or... is there any other reason you don't want to go?
I'll go, madam. Don't worry about me. I'll go.
Thank you.
And then I'll talk to you about this. Excuse me.
Mariano?
Are you surprised to see me? So who are you waiting for? Jennifer? Gina, why did you ask her to meet you? What do you want so you can reveal our secret?
Well, someone has to take the bandage off that poor, stupid woman, don't you think? Jennifer needs to know that she's in love with a stupid jerk like you. That you are a useless human being who doesn't deserve her.
Be very careful, Gina.
Let go of me, you moron. How dare you! Get out of here!
You and I are going to talk now.
Hey, what are you doing? What's the matter with you, my love? It was in a place like this, in a public bathroom. Don't you remember, my love? Our very first encounter. The very first time you claimed me as yours. Oh, well, your beloved Jenny was waiting for you at the table. Oh, that poor thing. And that idiot Valentina was drinking a glass of champagne that you have given us that night.
Shut up, will you? Just shut up!
Have you been a good lover? Yes. I won't deny that. Were you better than Valentina? Yes, that too. In every sense of the word. But not like Ramiro. You're not even close since Ramiro is more than any woman can handle. He's quite the gentleman. Whereas you, Mariano, you're nothing more than an open wallet that is full of money.
Listen carefully to what I'm going to tell you. Don't you dare say anything against me.
Mariano.
Do you understand?
I will make you lose everything. I'm going to destroy your life, you jerk. Just like how you've destroyed my life, and that's a promise. Me? Yes, you!
Don't you blame me for what's happening to you. Everything is a consequence of your actions, from the life you've led as a prostitute and as a thief. So what did you think? That your body just has a price? No, Gina. Life is going to claim everything that we do. And one can tell that you have a huge debt to pay.
And what about you, Mariano? You think you're irreproachable? You think you're a holy saint? No, don't fool yourself, because really, you're just as bad as I am.
How dare you compare yourself to me when you're just rubbish? You're just a prostitute.
I lost Ramiro, who's the true love of my life, Mariano. And it's only fair that you will also lose your stupid Jennifer.
Now listen, don't you dare try to get close to her.
And what if I do?
I forbid you.
What are you gonna do? Jennifer's going to find out what a piece of trash you are. I'm going to tell her everything. Everything. I'm going to tell your whole family, your beloved nieces, even Madam Ernestina. I will tell them everything. I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to run your prestigious name to the ground. And soon you will never be able to rise from that mess.
Now you listen to me carefully. You're not going to talk about anything, Gina. Absolutely nothing. Do you hear me? You're garbage. I swear that if you do, I'll kill you. I'll kill you!
Excuse me, sir?
Yes, what is it?
Here are the documents you asked for.
Okay, I'll check them tomorrow. Please cancel all my appointments for the day. I'm going home.
Whatever you say, sir.
Goodbye, Adriana.
Even if you want to pretend otherwise, I know that your brother's death makes you feel so hurt.
What the hell are you doing here?
The same thing that you are, Iñaki. I came here to pray for him.
Don't waste your time. Praying is a lost cause. I know that better than anyone else. Like the heavens ever listened to me. I prayed every night when I was a child so that Mother would come back for me. But she never did.
I would have liked to have met Daniel. I think I only saw him once. But he was still very young then.
Why does it affect you so much? You don't really have to care about it, you know.
Julieta has always denied it. But I also have a suspicion that this boy Daniel was also my son.
What are you talking about?
When your mother abandoned us, she told me that she was pregnant.
You're wrong. Look at him. He didn't look like Javier or me at all. Or like you. Well, maybe a bit because he was a clown like you.
You sure never waste an opportunity to bring out the hatred and the anger that you feel towards me, do you? But I do not care, Iñaki. I don't care. I will continue bearing it. Because I'm still holding out for hope that there will come a day when you will finally get rid of those negative feelings that you keep bottled up inside that are doing you so much harm.
You don't know me, okay?
You are my son. And I am proud of you. In spite of everything.
Well, you're doing the right thing. Because I didn't end up being mediocre like you.
I'm not saying it because of that job that you got in a real estate agency. I'm talking about your heart. You're a good man, Iñaki. Deep down you are.
Do you really think so?
I do. Daniel is proof of it. I know you wanted to save his life. You're going to donate a piece of your liver so that he could recover.
No, cut it out. I already told you I did it for the money, alright? It was some business for me. A very good business, by the way.
If it was purely business for you, then tell me. Tell me, what are you doing here?
The lady never felt anything for me or for Javier. But this one, she did love this one. She loved this one the way a mother is supposed to love her children. She loved him above everything else in her life, Father. She gave him the whole world and everything that she's never given us.
Iñaki.
Take a good look at that, Father. That is where the person who is guilty of all our years of sorrow and loneliness is buried. Just look at him. So really, you should weep for him, Father. All our life you've been weeping because of this bastard. So save your tears.
Please, Ana Laura, you shouldn't have any doubts about me. That would break my heart completely. You have known me for so many years, and you know that I am not capable of such a thing. I swear it. I promise you, I did not take that money.
You don't have to swear to anything. Of course we believe you.
Yes. I trust you completely. What must be happening here is a misunderstanding, that's all.
It's just that this is a nightmare. I mean, how could I steal money from the very foundation to which I have devoted my entire life to? Which I've fought for so much.
You don't even have to say it. We are all witnesses to this, and including my dad. That is the reason his coming over here to accuse you makes me feel so angry, you see?
Yes, Ramiro. I don't understand how he dared threaten her that way. I mean, how insensitive of him.
Don't worry, I'll go to talk to him. I swear nobody will come here to arrest you, I promise.
You must trust that everything will be clarified. I already talked to my grandma and she's going to cancel the meeting with the detective in charge of Ana Lucia's case.
Oh no, did you tell her, Ana Laura? Mrs. Ernestina already found out. How embarrassing.
No. Take it easy. I didn't want to tell her anything about this. I don't want to make her upset.
Let's just all calm down, all right? Please don't worry about a thing. We will not move away from here until everything is sorted out.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Santiago.
Soledad Hernandez. We finally get to see each other again. I don't know how you have the nerve to show up in this house. What are you doing here, Soledad? Huh? Did you come here so you could complain about having told your daughter about Sofia Hernandez?
How could you do this to me? What are you up to?
I've told you on that day in San Nicolas, and I'll tell you again. I won't rest until I don't see you being shut in a cell. I'm going to see to it that you will rot in prison.
Oh my. You're here at last, madam. I was waiting for you.
Do you two know each other?
Well, we don't know each other quite well. She's the seamstress from the boutique where I got the dress.
Yes. Mrs. Viridiana asked me to come so that I could fix it.
Okay, just wait for me.
Yes, madam.
Will you come with me for a minute? My love, my grandma decided to cancel the meeting with Mr. Guerra.
So how come?
Ana Laura called a while ago. My sister asked to postpone the meeting, so it seems that neither Ramiro nor her will be able to come.
Did they have some problem?
I really don't know.
That's a pity. It would have been very nice to get to see my friend and partner again, don't you think?
I never liked him, I just tolerated him. And the only reason I did that was because of you.
Yes, I know.
The seamstress is waiting for me already. Will you be staying for lunch?
No, I'm going out.
Where to?
I'm not going to see my lover if that's what's worrying you. Can I use the SUV?
Yes. Yes, no one's using it.
Very well. See you this evening so that we can have dinner in your favorite restaurant. Don't you forget to get awfully pretty. I want the celebration to be unforgettable.
Sophia! My little daughter!
What the heck are you doing there?
Nothing. I'm just looking, madam.
Don't dare touch anything.
I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Let's go to my bedroom.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's fine.
Unbelievable. All right. Goodbye.
Who were you talking to, dear?
It was just nobody. Excuse me.
The dress fits you perfectly well, madam. I don't think that it would need to be adjusted at all.
The one who'll decide is me. You're just here to obey and not to share opinions that I will never care about. Is that clear with you? Is that understood?
Yes. Yes, madam.
I don't understand this skirt. It's messy since it's tied and it's loose over here and the fabric here is hanging. I don't know, it's not right. It's pretty lousy. I don't know how Viridiana would dare sell me dresses with materials that have such poor quality. She surely doesn't take care of her business since she does some of the other things, right? Isn't that so?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, it's more than obvious. She's going to the 4th floor, and that is if she hasn't gone past it. She's still single, she has no children. I think that she behaves like a loose woman. Don't you think so?
From what I know, Miss Viridiana is a decent woman.
Of course. You are her employee. You're not going to say bad things about her. Your hands are cold.
I'm sorry. Let's see.
Adjust it here. Here, it already got loose.
I will fix it for you now.
Goodness, they praised your work as a seamstress. I think Viridiana exaggerated. One can see that you don't have any experience. Oh, do it more carefully, you stupid woman!
You don't work with me anymore, Ramiro. You have no right to interfere.
You know Valeria perfectly well, Father. She's been here as a director for many years. She did a very impeccable job, and it's always for the benefit of the Foundation. Mrs. Ernestina trusts her completely, and I'm sure you know that.
That's what makes me more angry, Ramiro. What she did is breach of trust. She had the nerve to keep on denying things when it's perfectly clear that she transferred the funds from her own computer, and there is proof that she did that.
How can you be so sure about that? Somebody could have gone into her office. Haven't you even considered that?
All right. Let's suppose that you are right and someone did go into her office without anyone noticing it. Now tell me, how did that person know the password so that he or she could open the accounts?
I don't know, Father. That is precisely what we are going to investigate. Because we know the only ones that have those passwords are Valeria and you, an administrator.
Are you saying that it was I? Ramiro, in order to dispel all your doubts, there is a witness who saw Valeria in her office when she was using the computer, at the very same time in which the embezzlement was registered.
A witness? Who?
Valentin Padilla.
What's going on, beautiful?
I don't know. Ramiro's talking with his father.
And do you think that he can convince him so that he won't call the police?
I hope so. Valeria hasn't stopped crying. She's pretty scared.
With good reason. Beautiful. If that money is not found, then she could go to prison.
Oh, no. See, the thing is, Valeria is innocent. The one that we should doubt the least is her.
I know. But beautiful, everything points to her. Do you know what also worries me? I don't know if the Foundation could recover from an embezzlement with this magnitude. Beautiful, we might have to close down the Foundation definitely.
No. What will become of the children, Valentine? The children needs us. We can't abandon them, and their families are depending on all of us. Can't you see that if we interrupt their rehabilitation, then all of the progress that they've made will be nothing?
Beautiful. We're going to make it. One way or another.
That scoundrel. Valentin is behind all of this. Dad, I'm sure about it.
There's something I want you to know, Ramiro. All my life, I have been working for Madame Ernestina. And never during those years did something like this happen.
You don't need to tell me that, Dad. I know your administration has been impeccable all these years.
Exactly. That is why I have a reputation to uphold. And the person who is behind this fraud, whether it's Valeria or whoever, has to face the consequences.
Hey, what are you doing?
I can't waste any more time. I have to call the police. Give me back my phone.
Dad, I'm begging you to give me a couple of days.
Ramiro.
Father, please. Didn't you tell me not too long ago that you don't want you and me to be apart? That you really want us to mend and improve our relationship as father and son? Come on, Dad. This is our chance.
You are just mixing things up, Ramiro.
All I'm asking is for you to trust me completely. Your son. Please, Father. All I'm asking for is just a couple of more days. That's all, Father.
Oh my goodness, madam, aren't you ashamed that you're still crying?
I'm sorry, madam. I'm being pretty emotional and I got very nervous.
I just told you the truth.
Yes, thank you.
How are you doing?
Oh, very well, Grandma. We're done and she's leaving now.
Are you going to the boutique?
Yes.
Please say hello to Mrs. Betancourt for me, all right?
With pleasure.
I already talked to the detective, dear. We are going to see him tomorrow instead at noon.
Oh, and did he tell you if he knows something about Ana Lucia?
No, but so it seems that he has some news. He didn't want to say anything. He told me that he would rather discuss the matter about your sister with us personally.
Oh, Grandma. I hope with all my heart that Ana Lucia will come back. I hope we can find my sister now, but the only thing I want to beg you is to love me just the way I love you. Promise me you won't change your feelings towards me.
You know very well that I adore you, my darling. Each one of you has a little place in my heart. That's why I suffer so much because of your little sister's absence.
I know, but I don't want to see you being sad or worried anymore, since that makes me feel quite hurt. So if Ana Lucia is not found, then I will be here to fill that hollow that you have in your heart. Anyway, I can love you for all three of us, Grandma. There's nothing to fear, Valeria. Everything will be clarified very soon.
Do you really think so?
Yes.
Hello.
What happened, my darling? What did your father tell you?
Is he going to call the authorities?
No, he won't. I just asked him to give me a couple of days so I could investigate, and he agreed to those few days.
You see, Valeria, everything will be sorted out.
Thank you very much, Ramiro.
Valeria, look, I'm really sorry about this, but my father imposed one condition and I was forced to give in to him, that's all.
What condition is that?
I'm afraid you have to write your resignation letter right now. And you need to leave the building. You have to leave immediately.
Are you the seamstress from Miss Viridiana's boutique?
Yes, but I already finished doing my work. Although I don't think that the lady was satisfied.
Oh, I'm guessing then that Ana Leticia gave you quite a hard time then.
Well, it actually was my fault since I am so clumsy.
Oh, madam, you look quite nervous. Let's go to the kitchen and have some tea, okay?
Thank you very much, but don't bother anymore. Thank you very much anyway. Please excuse me.
I'll walk you out.
No, there's no need. Good night.
No matter what happens, all I ask is for you to make sure that the decision you make will come from your heart and not from your lack of confidence. I'm convinced that Ramiro adores you.
My darling, are you feeling more at ease now?
Yes. I'm sad because of what happened to Valeria. It was just sad to see her clearing all her files from the office. The foundation won't just be the same without her.
But Valeria isn't alone, darling. She has us. I promise that you and I are going to sort all of this out, huh?
I just feel so safe in your arms, Ramiro.
This is how our lives are going to be forever. I swear it.
Shall we sit down?
Yes.
I am quite tired.
Are you in any pain?
My leg hurts, but it will be over soon. Will you give me a glass of water, please?
Yes, of course. Here you are, my darling.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Maybe you should take off your prosthesis so you can rest your leg for a little while.
No, I better not.
My darling, you're with me now. Take it easy.
I am very scared.
And why is that?
Because you would see me, and you won't like it.
Look, my darling, you have nothing to fear. I love you just the way you are. May I?
It's your
See you,
cell phone.
sweetheart.
You should answer it. It could be Valeria.
Hello?
Ramiro,
Yes, who is this, please?
I know that it's been many years now, but I'm pretty sure you can still recognize my voice.
I'm so happy. We have 2 days left, darling. And then finally I'm going to be your wife.
Yes.
I've never loved anyone. Anyone, my darling, like you.
I've never loved anyone like you. Nobody.
Ramiro, what's the matter? Why are you making that face?
This is impossible. This cannot be happening.
I'm in the Hotel del Bosque in room 306. Come and see me. Please come.
My darling, who was that?
I'm very sorry, Ana Laura, but I'm afraid it's an emergency. Look, I will leave you inside Valeria's house and I'll go and pick you up later. Would that be all right with you?
No, tell me what's going on. You're scaring me.
Take it easy. Just take it easy, my darling. I'll explain it to you later. Come on, let's go. Let's go, come on. Let's go.
Well, didn't I do good? Because you see, I told you that you won't regret hiring me. My voice must be similar to that woman since I'm so sure that your friend thinks I'm her. Thank you so much. Well, so this is it. It'll be what we came for.
Forest Hotel.
Ramiro, I've never loved anyone quite like you. Never. Ramiro, I've never loved anyone quite like you. Never. Ramiro, I've never loved anyone quite like you. Never. Ramiro, I've never loved anyone quite like you. Never. Ramiro, I've never loved anyone quite like you.
What did you do, you scoundrel? What did you do? What on earth do you think you're doing here, huh?
Where is she? Where is Gina? Ramiro, she called me up. She asked me to meet her here. Was it her, Ramiro? I'm sure that it was her. Isn't Gina dead?
They also phoned me up a while ago, but she couldn't have possibly done it herself. Somebody's setting up a trap.
What do you mean?
Inside the bathtub. There's a woman inside it. I've never seen her in my life. She's dead. That is exactly how the police found Gina's body.
Ramiro? What in the world is going on?
Gina's murderer. The scoundrel that killed her is the one behind all of this.
Thank you very much for coming.
I'm not used to seeing you like this. That hairdo, those clothes.
You are with me, with Santiago. You mustn't care about the clothes or the hairdo, my love. Look at me. It's me.
No matter how much I look at you, I don't know anything. Because the other night when you looked for me, you were Marcelo.
Take it easy, my darling. Take it easy, okay?
No, don't play games with me, I beg of you. Who are you in this moment? Santiago? Marcelo? Ana Lucia!